Imagine waking up one morning, opening your crypto wallet, and seeing one of your coins has doubled overnight. You rub your eyes, refresh the page, and it's real. The price just exploded, it pumped. Now here's the big question. How could you have spotted that pump before it happened? What clues were hiding in plain sight? That's exactly what we're going to uncover today. In this video, I'll walk you through the 5 signs a crypto is about to pump. These are the signals experienced traders and smart investors look for before a coin takes off like a rocket. And the best part? You don't need to be a Wall Street expert or a coding genius to understand these signs. I'll break it all down in plain, simple English with real examples so that by the end of this video, you'll know how to spot the next big mover. So let's jump straight into it, starting with number 5. Number 5, sudden spike in trading volume. One of the clearest and easiest signs to spot is a sudden increase in trading volume. Think of trading volume as the heartbeat of a cryptocurrency. It tells you how much buying and selling is happening. Now imagine this. A coin has been moving sideways for weeks. The price barely changes, the volume looks flat, and no one seems to care. But then, out of nowhere, the trading volume starts spiking. Suddenly, instead of thousands of coins being traded, it's millions. What does that tell us? It means more people are paying attention. Big money might be moving in. And here's the kicker: price usually follows volume. If lots of buyers are coming in, demand starts to outweigh supply, and the price climbs higher. We've seen this happen time and time again. Take Shiba Inu back in 2021. Before its massive pump, the trading volume exploded days before the price really went parabolic. The volume spike was the early warning sign. But here's a tip. Not every volume spike means a pump. Sometimes whales, the big holders, are just moving coins around. The trick is to watch if the volume spike comes with price movement. If the volume goes up but the price stays flat, it might not mean much. But if both the volume and price start moving together, that's your signal something big is brewing. So keep your eyes on trading volume. It's like the crowd gathering before a concert starts. The show hasn't begun yet, but you know something exciting is about to happen. Number 4, positive news and hype building. The second sign, and this one is huge, is positive news and hype. In crypto, news spreads like wildfire, and it can send prices soaring almost overnight. Think about it. A coin announces a new partnership with a major company, or an exchange like Coinbase or Binance lists a new token, or maybe a country announces it's adopting a coin for payments. Each of these events can spark massive excitement. Let's take Dogecoin as an example. For years, it was seen as a joke coin, but then Elon Musk started tweeting about it. Every time he called it the people's crypto or joked about sending it to the moon, the price surged. That wasn't random. That was the power of hype and positive attention. Another case, when Cardano announced smart contracts were finally launching, ADA's price went on a huge run. The news created hype, traders rushed in, and boom, the coin pumped. The lesson here? Always stay plugged into crypto news. Follow official project announcements, check Twitter, Reddit, and crypto news sites. If you see big partnerships, exchange listings, or major upgrades being announced, that's often the spark that lights the fire. But remember, hype works both ways. If there's negative news, it can crush the price just as quickly. That's why positive hype is such a strong sign of a pump. It attracts new buyers, builds momentum, and creates that fear of missing out, or FOMO. So if you spot a wave of positive news building around a coin, pay close attention. The pump may be just around the corner. Number 3, whale activity and smart money moves. At number 3, we have whale activity. Whales are the big players in the crypto world, people or institutions holding huge amounts of coins. And when they move, the market feels it. Here's the thing. Whales don't play small. They have millions, sometimes billions, to throw around. When they start buying a coin in bulk, the price doesn't just twitch, it starts climbing fast. And here's the best part. You can actually track whale activity. Websites and tools like Whale Alert broadcast large transactions in real time. For example, if someone suddenly transfers $100 million worth of Bitcoin from an exchange to a private wallet, that's usually a bullish sign. Why? Because it means they're taking it off the market, reducing supply, and likely holding for a price increase. It's like when you see a billionaire walk into a jewelry store and buy up all the diamonds. You know, demand just skyrocketed, and prices are about to reflect that. A famous example is Ethereum. Before big upgrades like the London hard fork, whales quietly started accumulating ETH. Not long after, the price began pumping. They knew the upgrade would increase demand, and they acted early. So how can you use this? Watch for large transfers, accumulation, or wallets buying up massive amounts of a coin. If whales are loading their bags, it's often because they expect the price to rise. Following their trail can give you a huge edge. Of course, whales can also dump coins and crash prices. But if you see steady, quiet accumulation, especially before big news, it's often a sign that a pump is coming. Number 2, technical breakouts on the chart. Coming in at number 2 is something traders swear by: technical breakouts. Even if you're not a chart expert, this one's pretty simple to understand. Crypto prices often move in patterns. They'll bounce between support and resistance levels, kind of like a ball bouncing inside a box. But eventually the price breaks out of that box. And when it does, things can move very quickly. For example, if a coin has been stuck under $1 for months, but suddenly breaks above that level with strong volume, that's a breakout. It signals that buyers are in control and the price can shoot much higher. You'll also hear about patterns like bull flags, triangles, or cup and handle formations. Don't worry if the terms sound fancy. The main idea is this: when prices break out of consolidation zones with strength, it often means a pump is starting. Take Bitcoin in late 2020. It had been stuck under $12,000 for ages. But once it broke through that resistance, it didn't just inch up, it rocketed all the way past $60,000 within months. That breakout was the green light. Even altcoins follow this rule. Solana, Polygon, Avalanche, each of them had major breakouts on the charts before their huge runs. Traders spotted the signs early, and those who paid attention made incredible gains. So here's the key takeaway: watch the charts. If you see a coin breaking out of its resistance with strong volume, don't ignore it. That's one of the clearest signs a pump could be underway. Number 1, growing community and social buzz. Finally, the number 1 sign a crypto is about to pump is a growing community and social buzz. Because at the end of the day, crypto is driven by people, and people drive demand. If you see a coin's community suddenly exploding, with more people talking about it on Twitter, Reddit, TikTok, and YouTube, that's a major red flag in a good way. It means awareness is spreading, new investors are piling in, and the chances of a pump skyrocket. Think about Dogecoin again. Before its pumps, the Doge community went viral. Memes were everywhere. TikTok challenges spread like wildfire, and everyone wanted in. The same thing happened with Shiba Inu. These weren't just coins, they were movements fueled by their communities. But it's not just meme coins. Even serious projects like Ethereum, Solana, and Chainlink had massive community growth before their big runs. Developers started building on them, influencers began talking about them, and the buzz created a snowball effect. Here's why this matters so much. Crypto is emotional. People don't just buy because of charts or technicals, they buy because they don't want to miss out. If the community is growing, the hype builds, FOMO kicks in, and suddenly everyone is rushing to buy. That's what creates the pump. So pay close attention to the chatter. If you notice more people discussing a project, influencers covering it, and the community getting excited, you might be staring at a pump in the making. So let's recap. The 5 signs a crypto is about to pump are a sudden spike in trading volume, positive news and hype, whale accumulation and smart money moves, technical breakouts on the charts, and a rapidly growing community with strong social buzz. Each of these signs on their own can be powerful, but when you see 2, 3, or even all 5 happening at the same time, that's when the magic happens. That's when you know a crypto pump might be right around the corner. But here's the important part. None of this is financial advice. The crypto market is risky, unpredictable, and pumps can turn into dumps just as quickly. Always do your own research. Never invest more than you can afford to lose, and use these signs as tools, not guarantees. So what do you think? Which of these 5 signs have you noticed before a pump? Have you ever spotted one early and made gains from it? Let me know your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss my breakdowns of the crypto moves that matter. The next pump is always just around the corner, and with the right knowledge, you could be ready for it. Until next time, keep learning, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next video.